This is WNG 736, operating on a frequency of 162.450 MHz. The station broadcasts 24 hours a day with weather forecasts, watches, warnings, and other hazard information for the District of Columbia and surrounding counties, and also serves the city of Baltimore, Maryland. Broadcasts originate from the Baltimore-Washington National Weather Service Forecast Office, which also operates transmitters in Baltimore, Manassas, and Fredericksburg, Virginia. Here are the latest weather observations issued at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Tuesday, November 20th, 2029. The current time is 10:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport, the temperature was 48 degrees, with a dew point of 39. The relative humidity was 71%. Winds was from the north at 7 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.24 inches and steady. Visibility 10 miles. The sky conditions were mostly clear. No precipitation reported in the past hour. At Baltimore Washington International Thurgood Marshall Airport, the temperature was 46 degrees, with a dew point of 38. The relative humidity was 73%. Winds were from the northwest at 6 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.25 inches and steady. Visibility 10 miles. The sky conditions were mostly clear. And now, here is the 5-day forecast for the Washington-Baltimore area. Wednesday, November 21st, mostly sunny. High near 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds northwest 5 to 10 miles per hour. Wednesday night, clear. Low around 37 degrees Fahrenheit. Thursday, November 22nd, Thanksgiving Day, partly sunny. High near 58 degrees Fahrenheit. Light southwest wind. Thursday night, increasing clouds. Low around 42 degrees Fahrenheit. Friday, November 23rd, mostly cloudy with a chance of light rain in the afternoon. High near 54 degrees Fahrenheit. Chance of rain, 30%. Friday night, cloudy with scattered showers. Low near 43 degrees Fahrenheit. Saturday, November 24th, cloudy in the morning, then gradual clearing. High near 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Saturday night, clear and cold. Low around 33 degrees Fahrenheit. Sunday, November 25th, sunny. High near 48 degrees Fahrenheit. Sunday night, mostly clear. Low near 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Monday, Tuesday, November 26th to 27th, dry weather expected with seasonable temperatures. Highs mid to upper 40s. Lows in the upper 20s to mid 30s. National Information Center Statement. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. All listeners are urged to remain on this station and pay very close attention to the following message. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the National Weather Service, National Aeronautics and Space Administration, the United States Geological Survey, the United States Government, and the Federal Emergency Management Agency. It has now been confirmed by multiple local news outlets, federal authorities, scientific institutions, and verified directly by NASA that the widespread end of the world rumors first circulated on September 20th, 2029, once believed to be misinformation, are in fact true. The Earth and all known life upon it will come to an end on Monday, December 31st, 2029. This catastrophic conclusion comes almost 17 years after the widely known, but unrealized, Mayan calendar prediction of December 21, 2012. Based on many scientific models and official forecasts, a series of unprecedented natural disasters will unfold between Monday, November 26, 2029 and Tuesday, December 25, 2029. These events will affect every region of the United States and much of the world, leaving no area untouched. On November 26, a massive eruption of the Kilauea volcano in Hawaii will trigger the catastrophic collapse of the Helena Slump, a massive section of the island's southern flank sliding into the Pacific Ocean. This collapse will, in turn, destabilize seismic faults across the Pacific Basin, triggering a magnitude 10.1 earthquake along the San Andreas Fault in California, the largest ever recorded in human history. The Hawaiian collapse will displace an unimaginable volume of seawater, generating a 2,000-foot mega tsunami. Hawaii is projected to be completely submerged beneath the Pacific Ocean within hours. Tsunami waves along the U.S. West Coast are expected to range between 500 and 700 feet high, obliterating coastal cities from San Diego to Seattle. On December 25th, the Yellowstone caldera will erupt with global consequences. Simultaneous activity will occur in other supervolcano systems across the Northwest, ejecting massive ash clouds that will darken skies worldwide. Between late November and mid-December, an unprecedented tornado outbreak will strike the American Midwest. Tornadoes will exceed EF5 intensity, with winds well over 300 miles per hour, affecting Wisconsin, Missouri, Ohio, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, and Minnesota. Widespread destruction of entire towns and infrastructure is expected. A historical heat wave and wildfires are also expected in the Southwest. States including Texas, Oklahoma, Arizona, Nevada, New Mexico, Colorado, and Utah will face an unrelenting record-breaking heat wave, with temperatures exceeding 145 degrees Fahrenheit in some locations. Simultaneous wildfires will spread at uncontrollable speeds, consuming entire regions. In the Northeast and Canada, a massive polar vortex will plunge into Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania, bringing snowfalls exceeding 10 feet, sustained winds over 100 miles per hour, and wind chills below -70 degrees Fahrenheit. Many areas will become completely inaccessible. In the southeast and mid-Atlantic, extreme supercell thunderstorms will produce historic rainfall totals, causing catastrophic flooding in Georgia, Kentucky, West Virginia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, Arkansas, Alabama, Mississippi, Delaware, Maryland, and Washington, D.C. Severe winds, hail, and lightning will compound the flooding damage. On November 30th, the last day of the 2029 hurricane season, 2 Category 5 hurricanes will make direct landfall in late November to early December. One will strike and will make landfall on Florida's Atlantic coast, and another will make landfall in New Orleans, Louisiana, producing a storm surge higher than any recorded in history. A magnitude 9.9 undersea earthquake will occur off the coast of Charleston, South Carolina, producing a 500-foot mega tsunami that will devastate the eastern seaboard of the U.S., as well as parts of eastern Canada. On Monday, December 31, 2029, gigantic killer asteroid named 2019 RX-99, measuring approximately 120 miles in diameter, will collide with Earth. This asteroid is one of the largest asteroids ever discovered in history. Impact location is not precisely predicted, as it will be global in effect. The force of the collision will release energy exceeding billions of nuclear detonations, instantly ending all life on Earth. It should be noted that one detail from earlier rumors remains false, the claim of a virus that would turn humans into demons. This is untrue and has no scientific basis. However, all other predicted disasters, and the asteroid impact itself, have been confirmed with absolute certainty. No immediate protective action is possible to avoid these events. However, it is advised that you use the remaining time to prepare physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually for the sequence of disasters and the inevitable final impact. Follow all local and state emergency instructions during the lead-up events to maintain safety as long as possible. Remain tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, this station, and official news sources for updates as conditions develop. This message will be repeated at the top of each hour until further notice.